Hello, good morning everyone. So today we are going to start time and work for AFCAT and CDS. We will do the questions in this class and see the previous questions as well, that how question, which level of difficulty has been seen in last time. Okay, so let's start with our class today. So this is the schedule for today. And in between, if you have any doubt or anything you want to ask, you can ask freely. All right. So we will start with our first question of the day. Okay, before going on to the first question, let me tell you, if you are not aware with the sum of the basic, to say what is actually time and work says. Okay, so suppose, okay, Jai Hind, na Jai Hind. So time and work is actually like the things that we used to do in our school level things or high before high school. So suppose a person can complete some work in say 10 days. Okay. So suppose he has to do a work and he completes it in 10 days. So it means every day he completes 1 upon 10 of the total work. So if we say someone completes a certain work in 10 days, then every day we can say that he completes just 1 upon 10th of the total work. Only then after 10 days, he can complete whole of the work. He can complete whole of the work because for 1 day it is completing 1 upon 10th of total work. So after 10 days it will complete total complete one work. So complete work is, we can say, is one work. Okay. So this is what I am intended to tell you. So work on and whole is one. Okay, so we are calculating things on that only. And suppose another person, say B, completes that work on in 20 days, then it means in one day he completes 1 upon 20 of the complete work. So if we combined A and B together, then how much time they will take? So first we will find their 1 day work. Say 1 upon 20, it is B's 1 day work, and 1 upon 10, it is A's 1 day work. It can be, you can clearly see it is 3 upon 20 of complete work they can do in a single day. Okay, so how many days they will take to complete whole of the work? So they will take 20 upon 3. Okay, so this is their complete time to take to complete all of the work. Okay. So this is the basic that I wanted to tell you. Yes. Okay, so this is the basic thing that I want to tell you. All right. So now let's move on to our first question of the day. So you might be familiar with the word efficient. Efficient means more accurate or uh, more a person is doing work. Okay. So A is 40% more efficient than B. What does it mean? Okay. So it means that how much work B is doing, A is doing 40% more than B. Okay, and C is 20% less efficient than B. It means how much work is B doing, C is doing 20% less than that. So working together, they can finish a work in 5 days. In how many days will A alone complete 70 percent of that work? It is only asking for 70%. Shivram, please mute yourself. Okay. All right. So we know that what we know that let B alone can finish the work in X days. Suppose B alone can finish the work in X days. Okay. Then A can finish the work. Since A is 40% more efficient than B. A is what? A is 40% more efficient than B. So it means that how much work is B doing? A is doing 40% than that, 40% more than that. So we can say that A alone can finish the same work, and we know that how can we can calculate complete work? It is uh, A can finish whole work in X upon 1.4. Since it is 40% more, na, so we will add 1 1 plus 40 upon 100 of 1 of, okay, so this will 1.4 only. Okay, so how it is getting. Similarly, C can do the work. How many days? It is 20% less. So it means 1 minus 20 upon 100. It means that 0.8. So X upon 0.8 is. All right. So according to question, we know that they can finish whole of the work in 5 days. It means their 1 day work is 1 upon X, 1 upon 4 divided by X plus 0.8 divided by X that I told you here like this. Okay. It is the 1 day work of all these three people, and the 1 day work of when they working together. is 1 upon 5. So this quantity is equal to this. So you can calculate, and to find the value of x, try to do the calculation from here. When you add together, it is 1 plus 1.4, it is 2.4, 2.4 added to 0. It is 3.2. 3.2 divided by x is equal to 1 upon 5. So x is 3.2 into 5. How much is this? 60. So it means that P can finish the work in 16 days. And we need to find the time taken by A to complete the work. So A will complete the work in 16 upon 1.4. Let me come to erase this, and I will write it here. Let P can finish in X days. Okay. Now we need to find the time to by A to finish 70% of the work. So we know that wait. So we know that what we know. We know that A can complete whole of the work in X upon 1.4 days, and we need to find it 70%. And we know X is 16 now. 16 upon 1.4 into 70 upon 100. So 0.2 times is 160 upon 280 upon 10. It is 8 days. All right. So this is the time taken by A to complete 70% of the work. Let me write it. Okay. So option number D is correct. Okay. You want to see this calculation? Since see, let me do this calculation here. See, A can come. A is 1.4 times more efficient. So we know that A can complete whole of the work in X upon 1.4 days. And we now need to find the 70%. This is the complete days to take whole of the work. But question is asking 70% of the work. So we will just simply find the 70% of whole of the days. And we know that X is 16. It is divided by 1.4 into 7 upon 10. We will cancel out the 0. Since 7 will cancel out for 1.4 by 0.2 times. And 10 will cancel out 16 by 1.6 times. Okay, so it will be 1.6 upon 0.2, which is equal to 16 upon 2. Okay, which is equal to 8. You can do either way. Okay, so what I did here, I just simply cancelled out 0 by 16, so it is 80 over here. So 10 is already there, so that's why 0 to 0 got cancelled. So you can do either way the calculation. No need to worry about it. Okay, as you find it easy, whatever you find it easy. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to our next question. The efficiency of A, B, and C are in ratio 5:3:2. Working together, they can complete a task in 21 hours. In how many hours will B alone complete 40% of the task? So it is asking, they all three of them can complete the work in 21 hours. In how many hours we alone complete 40% of the task? It is asking about that. So think about it. Anybody there? Any did anything? You can let me know whenever you complete. Since see, let me make the things easier for you. Yeah, I upload the PDF of every class daily. You can check. It has been uploaded in your learning section where you download the PDFs. PDF of solution as well and PDF of without solution as well. I upload both. And if you want, if you did not understand anything, because see what I let me tell you one thing. So in the live classes that we are doing right now, uh, we are intended to solve as many questions because for concept purpose, you already have your in-house lectures. The lectures you might have already studied all the concept and learning with basics, with the basic of basics, let me say. Now here, if I will tell you all the concepts again and again and repeat the same thing, then it will take a lot of time, and we will fall short of the question. It can affect your upcoming preparation for solving question. So here I will explain how to solve the questions and how see sometimes that I told in the first class also. If you were not present there, let me tell you again. So once we start with the concepts and you got handy with those concepts, you can skip as many steps as you want. So if you already know the concept, then if I skip any of the steps, you will get to know how I jump from this step to this step. But if you have not studied the concept, then you will be very confused at how I am doing the, yeah, nothing, sir. If we understand the concept, we can solve as many as problems. Yeah, you can solve. That's what I'm saying. All right. So try to solve the question. Okay. And if you find any difficulty, you can ask me anytime in the class or after the class, no problem. Okay, I will tell you the solution. I will tell you the questions. But uh, please ask. Do not worry about that. Okay. Okay. So anybody solved this question? The efficiency of A, V, and C are in ratio this. So we can say since this is the ratio, so they can be cancelled out by the same factor, say 5x, 3x, or 2x, something like that. Okay. But they can complete a task in 21 hours. In how many hours will B alone complete 40% of the task? So suppose B completes the task in Y hours. So Y's complete number of hours for Y. Okay. So B takes Y hours to complete the whole of the work. So its 1 hour work will be how much? It will be 3 upon X, A, B, and C. 3 upon Y, sorry, not X. All right, so this is the efficiency. Na? So similarly, everyone is cancelling out with the same factors as X. We can uh, plug it by any of the factor. You need not to worry about that 5 upon Y and similarly 2 upon Y. This is the 1 hour work. It is R. Okay, so let's add them together. What will you get? 10 upon Y. So it is the 1 hour work of each when all three of them will work together. So now it is asking how many time will B take to complete 40% of the work. Since this quantity is equal to 21 hours, not actually 21, 1 upon 21, because this is 21 is the complete work. So in 1 hour, the 1 upon 21th work will be completed. So Y will be equal to 21 into 10, which is 210. All right. Okay. Let's see. You have given the answer. I see in the chat box. but let me conclude whether it is correct or not. Okay, okay. So y will be equal to 210. Now it is asking for 40% of the work. So how will you calculate 40% of the work? Since 210 is the complete and the efficiency ratio was 3 upon x. So we can divide it by 3 and then calculate 40% of 2. It was actually this. Okay, so it is the efficiency with respect to all three ratios. So 0 to 0 cancel out. This 0 is again cancel out. 3 7 ja 21 and 7 4 ja 48. Very good. Oh, 28. So very good. Whoever answered it in the chat box, your answer is correct. So let's see. It is option number A. Good. A certain number of person can complete a work in 34 days, working 9 hours a day. If the number of person is decreased by 40%, then how many hours a day? I don't know. My camera is not working. Uh, let's see. Is my camera working or not? Okay, I don't know why it is not working. Wait for a second. Oh, okay, it is working now. All right. So where I was, uh, what I was doing, okay. A certain number of person can complete a work in 34 days, working 9 hours a day. If the number of person is decreased by 40%, then how many hours a day should the remaining person work to complete work in 51 days? So try to do this question. I'm giving you some time. Oh, D10 days. You did it very fast. Let me see whether it is correct or not. So in this question, we know that a certain in the work. Oh, okay. Let me tell you one thing. Since the number of the work is same, and certain number of person can do the work in 34 days, working 9 hours a day. If the number of person is decreased by 40%, then how many hours a day should the same work, same remaining person's work to complete work in 51 days? So we know that M1, in this case, you know the formula M1 D1 and H1 is equal to M2 D2 and H2. Okay. So say suppose in the first case certain number of person it is giving. So we do not know the number of persons. So say n. N is the number of person and they are completing it in 34 days. How many hours working? They are working 9 hours a day. All right. And it is equal to M2 B since it is been decreased by 40%. So initially it was 100%. Now it is only 60%. 60 upon 100. All right. Wait, 60 upon 100. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And days are 51 and hours we do not know. So say hours is all right. 60% of x. I was making mistake here. Okay. So calculate the things. 6 to 200 and the answer 34 into 9 into 10 upon 6 into 51 is equal to h. If I am not wrong. All right. So when you cancel it out by 2 times, it is 3 times. It is 5 ja 3 2 3 1 ja 3 17 17 2 ja. Okay, so it is h is equal to 10. So what I did is suppose the number of person was n, the person has decreased by 40, so it will be 60% of x. It is 60 upon 100 times the x. And in first case days were 34, in the second case days were 51. And hours in first case was 9. We need to calculate the r. Okay. So option number D is correct. Okay, once more. See, uh, we have the same work. In case of the same work, man days and hours in the first case is equal to man's days and hour in second case if the work is same. So we will use the formula m1 d1 h1 is equal to m2 d2 h2. So first case we have n number of persons because we do not know the number of persons. They completed the work in 34 days and they were working 9 hours a day. So in the second case, we have only 60% of the persons that were before. So it is only 60 upon 100 times the n. And D2 will be 51 because now they want to complete the work in 51 days and they do not know the number of hours. So say number of hour is h. So we now calculate the h by using this. So this formula can work to find the number of men as well. Suppose they are saying that initially they have uh, 20 men that work for 34 days by 9 hours a day. And second case, we need to find the number of men that can complete the work in 30 days by working 10 hours a day. Okay, so in this case, you will find the number of men, how many force they require to complete the same work in 30 days. So this will simply gives you the number of, maybe this, the answer can be in decimal because I just write down this to explain you. Okay, so this formula we will use when the work is same and the person's hours and days got changed. Okay, so we will always apply this. All right. So let's move on to another question. Where is the marker? So next question. Pipes A, B, and C can fill a tank in 30 hours, 40 hours, and 60 hours, respectively. Pipes A, B, and C are opened at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 10 a.m., respectively on the same day. When will the tank will be full? So it is a pipe problem. Try to do this question and tell me the answer. Okay, for assuming the total capacity of the tank, let me give you a hint. You can take, uh, okay, somebody has given the answer. Okay, Shiv Ram is saying C 9:20 p.m. Okay, maybe your answer should be correct. Very good. Let's check by solving. So you can assume the capacity by taking their LCM. Say capacity of the tank is 120 liters. Okay, so pipes AV and C can fill in 30 hours, 40 hours, and 60 hours respectively. So A in 30, B in 40, and C in 60. Okay, so it is filling 4 hours per by 120. Oh, I told you now you can take 30, 40, and 60 the LCM. So its LCM will be 120. So you can assume the capacity from here, or otherwise it will create difficulty for calculations and it will take a lot of time of yours. Okay, so 30, 40, 60, they are taking the respective hour. So it means 4 liter per hour is being filled by A, and B is filling 3 liter per hour, and C is filling 2 liter per hour, if I am not wrong. Yeah, Okay, so that's why they are taking that much of time. So total amount of water in tank per hour, how much it is going to in the tank? Because uh, so it is 9 liter per hour. Okay, so total amount that is going per hour. So it is 9 liter per hour. Okay, so now wait. Okay, so now we need to find. So we have given that A, B, C are opened at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. So it means A is opened at 7, B is opened at 8, and C is opened at A and 7. Okay, 10. All right. So it means in 3 hours it is working 4 liter per hour. So it will be 4 into 3 into 12. Okay. So in for the case of B, it will be 2 hour. So it is working as 3 liter per hour. So 3 into 2, it is 6. All right. Similarly for B, C for C, it is 2 liter per hour. Okay. So it is 2 liter per hour. It means we can multiply it by how much? It is 3 liter per hour. Wait, I have written it 3 hours, 2 hours, and this was open for how much hours? I didn't see where it is. We need to find what will be the tank will be full. Am I doing some calculations? Let me do. For the remaining case, let me do. For remaining case, it is taking 120 hours, 120 liters that is completed. So it will be minus 12.6 in burn, 12 plus 6 in burn hour. It is 120 minus. Let me do. I will explain. If it is correct, 120, 102 liters filled by. Okay, okay. What I was making mistake here. Since 7, 8, and 10, we need to not worry about C because we are first calculating how much is not overlapping for each of the case. Okay, so since when A was open, B was not open till 8 a.m. But after 8 a.m., A and B were both together open. When C was open, uh, both A and B were already open, but sorry, when A was open, B was not open, and when B was open, A and B together were open, C was not open. So 120 liter has been filled by all three pipes together. Okay, so it means so total time that has been taken because it is filling 9 liter per hour, so it will be 1/2 divided by 9. So it is somehow equal to 11, 3/9 hours. Okay, so from 10 a.m. Uh, from 10 a.m. you can calculate since it is the last time when they all were open together. So from 10 a.m. you need to add 11 hours and 3/9 of the 60 minute is how much? It is 20 minutes. So add 11 hours to 10 from 10 a.m. add 11 hours. So how much it will be 11 hours? It will be 9:20. It is 9:20 p.m. Okay, so very good. So that's why I got confused there because in initially A was open, B was not open, and that's why I made a mistake. So it answer could be wrong in that situation. So you need to worry about A and B's overlapping with C, not C was not overlapping with anyone. So that's why I was confused here. All right. So answer is C 9:20 p.m. All right. So this is the similar. You can do need not to worry about. A and B can do a piece of work in 6 days and 8 days. With the help of C, they can complete in 3 days. What was the share of C? You can do it. It is very easy question. Okay, so I'm giving you at homework. Try to do. If you cannot do, ask me in the next lecture. I will explain. It is easy question. That's why I'm giving. So you can see the answer is. Let me explain you what you have to do in the question. Just since the you know they all are working 6 days and 8 days. So with the help of C, they are completing working 3 days. Okay. So now what you have to do? Say A is working six, and they so it means suppose they are working on a certain work. Say how we choose the work on the base of uh, their LCM. Say LCM. So LCM of 6 and 8 is how much? It is 24. So they are working on a work that is in part of 24. So how much he will do? Like the previous question, he will do four part four part of that work, four part per day, and it will do three part per day. Okay, because it is staying in 8 day, it is completing in 8 days now. So when C will join, we do not know anything. So in suppose A, B, C join together, then it will be how much it will be? It will be work in 3 days. They complete the work in 3 days. It means they are doing 8 part per day because 24 is the complete work. We have assumed it 24. You can take it X, but it will just increase the calculations only. So you take always the LCM. So to factor out it in the parts. All right. So now total work of C, what C is doing is complete work done by A, B, and C together, and subtract the work of A and B together. So it will come out to be that C is working 1 unit per day. It means that one part per day is being completed by C. So he is completing the work in 24 days. So it means that the share of C will be something that you need to calculate. That I am not telling everything. Okay. Now I've completed the whole of the solution. So but just you have to do the necessary calculations only. All right. Okay. To do a certain work, the ratio of efficiency of A to that of B is 3:7. Working together, they can complete the work in 10 1 by 2 days. They work together for 8 days. 60% of the remaining work, what is 60% of the remaining work will completed by A alone in. Since the efficiency ratio is given to be 3:7. So you have to start with that only. It means what is meant by efficiency ratio? When A and B work together, it means that their 1 day work will be 10 parts per day. Efficiency ratio is 3:7. So it means A plus B's 1 day work is 10, 7 plus 10, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10 parts per day. If the work is, say work is 10, so then it will be 10 parts per day. All right. So they complete the, wait, if they complete the whole, it is given that they are completing the whole work. So they are completing the whole work in 10 1 by 2 days. So what will be their 1 day work? It is 2 upon 21, right? So let's leave it here only. So now they work together for 8 days. 60% of the remaining work will be completed by A alone. So they only work for 8 days. So total amount of work, how we will complete total work? Since we are working in part, so complete work may not be one here. So total work is the rate is 10 parts per day. Okay, and 1 day work is and the total number of days is 21 upon 2. So it is 105. So it is the total per that what we are doing here. Let me tell you, you might get confused. Initially, we were sorting work as a one. Now we are dividing the work in parts. Suppose one person is there. He is making say he is writing on the page. He can write 10 pages on a whole. Okay, so one thing is that we can divide this is in a complete work of one, or one thing is that we can work in parts only. So working in parts is sometimes easy than getting to work with whole of the work as one. So because it makes the calculations easier for us. So total work is 105 parts. Okay, that you can see in our conceptual lectures. All right. So 105 parts is the total work. So what we will do next? So both are working 8 days together. So amount of work done in 8 days is 8 days. How much work will be completed in 8 days? So the rate is 10 parts per day. Na? So in 8 days, it will be 80 parts. So how many work is remaining? Remaining work is 105 parts minus 80 parts. So it is 25 parts. So only 25 part of the work is remaining. All right. Since the 60% of the remaining bar, so 25 parts is remaining. So 60% of the remaining part is how much? We need to work only 60%. So 60% of 25 is 15. So we need to find the 15th part of the work done by A. All right. So since we know that efficiency of A is 3, so simply divide 15 by 3. We will get to the answer. So it is 5 days. That's it. So when you work in parts, then the things get easier for you instead of working on an whole as one. All right. Okay. So let's check the answer. It is 5 days. Next question. A and B can together complete a task in 18 hours. After 6 hours, A leaves. B takes 36 hours to finish rest of the task. How many hours would A have taken to do the task if he worked alone? So what question is saying that A and B together can take 18 hours. So it means in 1 hour they will work 1 upon 18th part of the work. And in 6 hours they will do 1 upon 18 times the 6. That means 1 upon 3 part of the work. So the remaining work will be complete work. Suppose this time we are not working, suppose on complete parts. We are working as an whole. Suppose because last two questions I did using parts. Suppose we are doing taking work on a whole, not by parts. So how we will do this question then? Suppose work is one. Now we are not dealing with the part. So A and B can complete A and B's 1 hour's work. 1 hour work of A and B together is 1 upon 18, right? After 6 hours, A plus B did work in 6 hours, work of 6 hours. So it will be 1 upon 18 into 6, it is 1 upon 3. So they completed the 1 upon third of the work. So it means remaining work is, it is 1 minus 1 upon 3, which is 2 upon 3. Okay. So it now B takes 36 hours to finish rest of the work. So it means 2/3 of the work done by B in 36 hours. So it means complete. So B takes whole, B will finish whole of the work in 36 into 2 upon 3. So it is, wait. It is 36 into 2 upon 3, not 3 upon 2, sorry. Because this is the remaining work now. So remaining work is 2 upon 3 in 1 day. So we are calculating on whole of the work. So it is 2, 18, it is 54. 54 hours he will take to complete whole of the work. Which is the answer? Okay, it is the answer. It is asking how many hours he will take to complete if he is the work alone. So 54 hours. That's it. This was simple question, not taking anything. All right. Okay. Wait. So 54 hours. It answer is not correct, I guess. In the next slide, you can see it is to be the D. Hmm. So we can complete the whole work in 54 hours. Okay. It is the work of B. Sorry. Work of B is 54 hours. So, sorry. So it means suppose A complete the work in n hours. So is 1 hour work is 1 upon n. Its 1 hour work is 1 upon 54. Now it is. Now we can do this. So it is completed in 18 hours. We can use this equation. All right. Now we can find this. 1 upon n is equal to 1 upon 3 upon 54 minus 1 upon 54. It is 2 upon 54. It is 1 upon 27. So n is equal to 27. Now it is complete. So this is the work of 54 hours of B. So it is B's work, not A's. A work is so just simple things. If you do not understand any of the things, then please go through the concepts and ask me. I will tell you in again, because in the class, I can even explain in the class, but it will take a lot of time also. Okay. What is the next question? A can do 50% of the job in 16 days. B can do 1/4 of the job in 24 days. In how many days can they do 3/4 of the job working together? He can do 50% of the job in 16 days. 50, it means he can do 50% of the job in 16 days. It means complete job in 32 days. 50% अगर 16 days में कर रहा है तो इसका मतलब complete जो 32 days में करेगा. Nothing to worry about. Next is again we can do 1/4 of the job in 24 days. 1/4 of the job. So time um 1/4 1/4 in 24 days. So 1/4 means 25% of the work in 24 days means complete 100% or complete in 96 days. See, he was doing 50% in 16 days. It means he will complete in 32 days. He was doing 25% in 24 days. It means he will complete in 96 days. Just multiply 24 by 4. Okay. In how many days can they do 3/4 of the job working together? So, A is one day work is 1 upon 32. His one day work is 1 upon 96, which is equal to what? LCM of 32 and 96 is 32 and 96. It is 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 upon 96. So A and B can together finish the work in 24 days. So they are asking for 3/4 of the work. So it means just calculate 3/4 of the 24. That's it. 18 days. Simple. So this was also very simple question. Have you got this question or not? If you do not understand any of the question, then you can ask without any hesitation. Anybody, any problem? Understood now? Say yes or no. Okay. All right. Then let's move on to next question. Option number D is active. Working together, A and B can do a job in 40 days, B and C in 36 days, and all three together in 24 days. In how many days can B alone do this job? Okay, this is also not a tough question. Working alone, A and B can do a job in 40 days. A and B can together do so 1 day work of A and B. It is 1 upon 40. 1 day work of B and C. It is 1 upon 36. A 1 day work of all three together. It is 1 upon 24. Right. So now what we will do, suppose uh, 1 day work of A plus B is this, B plus C is, it means 1 day work of, from here we can see that 1 day work A plus 1 upon A plus B and B plus C, 1 day work. So it is 1 upon 40 plus 1 upon 36. So which is equal to, let's leave it here. Okay. So it is the 1 day work of both these guys. So it means that for alone 1 day work of B, we can subtract this quantity from this quantity. So it means we can 1 upon 40 plus 1 upon 36, we can subtract 1 upon 24. We will get the 1 day work of B only. So what will be the LCM? 36, 24 and 40. 180. 180 is cancelled by no, 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 not 180. LCM of 40, 36 and 24. Tell me what is the LCM. I need to do calculation, otherwise say 360. We can take 360. We are not taking LCM. Say we are taking 360. Then 40, 9 ja, 36, 10 ja, and 24, 24, 15 ja. All right. So it is 19 minus 15 is 4 upon 360. So 9 times. B can alone do in 90 days. That's it. So option number B should be the correct answer. So it is B. All right. Let's move to another question. The levers P, A, B, C. Okay, this is also find the complete work of A, B, C, then subtract. If you want to find the work of C, then subtract it from A plus B plus C. So you will get the everyone's 1 day work, A, B, and C, and simply calculate their ratio. So it is easy question. You can do it. Well, it is looking like it is difficult, but it is very easy. So if you can't do it, tell me. I will explain it. Okay, so what? Let me tell you what you have to do. Just I will. According to question, we know that A plus B plus C can uh, okay, forget about the money. Sometimes they give some additional things just to confuse you. So you need not to worry about the money. Just forgot. ABC have given a contract for doing a certain job. All three together can do in 8 days. It means 1 day work will be 1 upon 8. A and C's 1 day work will be 1 upon 12. And A and B's 1 day work will be 13, 1 upon 3 days. So money will be divided in the ratio. So what ratio will the money will be divided? So whatever the money is, why we have to worry about that. So just think only one thing, that you have A plus B, you have A plus C, you have A plus D. So from here, just if you want to find the work of B, then subtract work of A and C from A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C. Okay. So now if you want to find the work of C, just subtract the work of just subtract A plus B plus C minus A plus B. So you will get the work of C. Now you are having work of A, work of sorry, you are having work of B and work of C. Now what remaining? Work of A. So you already have work of A plus B plus C. Now from here put the values of B and C. You will get the work of A. So now you have the work of A, B, and C different. Just find their ratio. That's it. You need not to do everything. Somebody, I think, given the answer only. Shivram, hi. 4:5:6. Let me check the answer. Yeah, it is correct. So that's it. It is very easy. Okay. Uh, there is the next question. Yeah. P. It's this question. P can do 1/4 of the work in 10 days. Q can do 40% of the work in 40 days. And R can do 1/3 of the work in 13 days. Who will complete the work first? So P can do 1/4 of the work in 10 days. So it means that 1/4 of the work in 10 days. So complete work in 40 days, simple, just multiply by 4. Q can do 40% in 40 days. He is doing 40% in 40 days. It means complete It will complete in 100 days. Q will complete in 100 days. Okay. Since 40% is 40, it is just simple concept of percentage. No need to be confused here, or I'm not doing any kind of magic here. It is very simple things I am doing. Okay. And R can do one third of the work in 13 days. It means complete work in R will complete in 39 days. Okay. So one is 40, one is 100, and one is 39. So who will do the first? Tell me. Since one is completing in 40 days, one is completing in 100 days, and one is completing in 39 days. So who will do the first? It is R only. Very good. Okay. Did you understood the question? It was since let me explain you again. P can do one fourth work in 10 days. It is completing one fourth in 10 days. It means it will complete half work in 20 days, three-fourth work in 30 days, and complete work in 40 days. Q can do 40% work in 40 days. Since Q can do 40% of some work in 40 days, so it means how many days for complete work? It will nothing but 40 into 100 by 40. So it is 100 days. Okay. Similarly, R can do one third of the work in 13 days. In one third in 13, so it means complete work in 13 into 3 means 39 days. It is 39, it is 100, and it is 40. So who is doing first? It is 39, so it is P, it is Q, and it is R. So R is doing it earlier. So R will be the answer. Option number C. Okay. Okay, let's move to another question. What it is? A, B, and C can do work separately in 16, 32, and 48 days, respectively. They started work together, but B leaves after 8 days, and C 6 days before the completion of the work. In what time the work finished? So it is also easy. Oh, sorry, what it is happened. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let work will complete in X days. Suppose assume that whole of the work can be done in X days. So according to question, mm, what we can do here? Let me think once. You can also think. Try to do. I am giving you 1 minute. Let me find some shorter way to do this question. Till now, you can try it on your own. Okay. Somebody is giving the answer 12 days. It's Shivram. Very good. So yeah, I found one of the shortest way. Suppose they are completing work in X days. So A will complete X upon 16. B, since B is leaving 8 days prior, so it means how many days B will work? X minus 8 days. It is upon 32. And C is leaving 6 days prior, so it is X minus 6 upon 48. Okay, so this whole of the thing is completing one work. Okay, so just take the LCM, it is 4x. Mm, just solve for x from here. Take the LCM of 16, 32, and 48. It is how much? 64. No, 96 LCM. Very good. Okay. The LCM is 96. So it is 6x, and it is 3x minus 24, and plus 2x minus 12. So it is 96 is equal to minus 36 plus 11x, I guess. So it plus, 6x plus 3x plus 2x. How much, what will be the transformed equation? Uh, it is 3 times. It is 2 times 2x minus 12. It is 3x minus 24. So it is how much? It is 110 equal to 11x. You can solve this. Tell me the answer, okay? Everybody, not 120, I guess, not 100. 132 is equal to 11. So x is equal to 132 upon 11. It is this answer. Okay. So here we complete half, more than half of the question. Half questions have been completed. So now we have covered almost all of the concepts, all of the question related to all the concepts. We have did the pipe, we have did breaking of the work, and we did percentage or parts type of the work. Okay, so we will move to the next part from here. Okay, so what is the next question? A certain number of person can complete work in 34 days, working 9 hours a day. So the number of person. Oh, okay, it is the same question that has occurred twice. Hey, what happened? Why the question are coming out to be the same again and again? Did we do this question before or not? Questions are repeating. What is the problem? Okay. Did we do this question earlier? No. Okay. Then it is. Maybe one or two question has been occurred twice. Yeah. That I might have put it by mistake. Okay. So you can do this question. It is easy. Okay. So A and B can do a piece of work in 30 and 36 days respectively. They begin the working together, but A leaves after some days and B finish the remaining work in 25 days. After what you are saying, Shivram, give formula for different concepts to identify. So that if the same concept occur, we can use same formula and solve them. Yeah, so which what is context of that? I don't understand. So formula for I have given two formula till now only M1 D1 H1 is equal to M2 D2 H2 when the work is same, and till now we are working for the whenever we are only doing I'm not using any formula till now. Which formula did I use? I am just explaining by using the simple concept. Suppose A is doing in 10 days, then 1 day work is 1 by 10. But till now, I have not given any formula. The only one formula I have given. And for the working purpose, I have solved it using by two concepts. One is uh, by using parts, and another by taking it as whole as one. So formula for what you are asking, I could not grab it. Let me think you if you are asking for say tricks that give us the trick so that we can say just uh, you are okay that I'm understanding. Okay, so you are saying that give me a trick for different concept so that I can identify the concept and solve this by using the trick every time the same question in the trick falls, so that I can reduce the time. Now I got it. This is what you are saying. Suppose I have five different cases of the same type of question. Suppose one question lying in case one, second question lying in case two, and third question lying in case three. And for the different cases, we have different formulas, and any of the question lies in same case, then we can solve you by this formula. So you want formula for that? Okay, I now understand. I have formula for that also, but I have not mentioned in this class because some previous class when I took previous classes, then they said that they wanted to understand the question because I did the questions very fast in last classes, so they did not understand it totally. So if you want the formulas, I can give you formula, but for that I need to take a separate class. If it is okay for you guys, then I can give you complete sheet of formula that have different cases. There are n number of formula that will solve question within seconds. So, but in that case, you have to remember all the formula. If you forgot any of the formula and question lies in your you could not solve it. Then you have to go with the concept. Okay. All right. So I can give you all the formulas. So till now, starting we can go for this class. I am doing the same thing that I did till now. So for formula purpose or trick purpose, I can take a separate class for time and work. No problem. Okay. So let's. I will tell you. I will make a separate PDF and I will share the PDF as well for the different tricks. Okay. Okay, Shivram. Any problem? I will give you all the tricks that lies in the concept of. Okay. Okay. All right. So I will take a separate class for the tricks only. Only tricks will be discussed in that class. No any kind of concept or any kind of build up that you are seeing in the question. I am doing this because students of you are posted something on the discussion itself that sir, please explain the things. We cannot grab up how fast you are doing the questions. That's why I just leave the things of tricks behind and grab going with the concepts only. Okay. So I will tell you the tricks now. For that, I will take some different class or I will share the PDF with you. PDF of all the pages. Okay. Okay, so we have not did this question till now. A and B can do a piece of work in 30 and 36 days respectively. They begin the work together, but A leaves after some day, and B finish the remaining work in 25 days. After how many days did A leave? So suppose it leaves in X days. Okay, so X upon 30. Who leaves? Uh, B finished. Okay, A leaves. So X upon 30, and B takes extra 25 days upon 36. It is how much it is? It is about to complete whole of the work. So just take the LCM 30 and 36. Say just 36x plus 30x plus 30 into 25 is equal to 1. So it is 66x is equal to not equal to 1. Okay, is equal to 30 into 25. So x is equal to 30 into 25 upon 66. 180. Okay, no, I just multiplied it. X, say the work has gone for X days only, then it is X upon 30 plus X plus 25 upon 36. What I'm making mistake here, X 30 into 30 into 25 divided by 66. After how many days did A leave? Hmm, I don't know what calculation mistake is. Your concept is same. Let me do it again. Okay. A leaves after some days and B finish the, suppose A leaves in X days. Since A's 1 day work is 1 upon 30, B's 1 day work is 1 upon 30. Let's suppose after X days A leaves. So A did the X upon 30 of the complete work and plus B did, how much did B did? X plus 25 upon 36 now. So they completed whole of the work. And what is the problem here? Suppose it is 180, even though 6x plus 5x plus 125 equal to 1. 11x is equal to, okay, now I got it. What is the problem? 180 minus 125. 11x is equal to 55. X is equal to 5 days. Okay, I did calculation mistake last time. All right. Oh yeah, calculation mistake. That's everyone. So I'm sorry for the mistake. Somehow I also not too much handy with the calculation because this is the only time that I'm teaching these concepts. I used to teach the concept of higher classes, that is after 11th or 12th or 11th, 12th. Okay. So that's why I am bad in calculations. So please ignore that. You guys have solved it by yourself till now. I know. Okay. So what is a tank can be filled by pipe X in 2 hours and pipe Y in 6 hours. At 10 p.m., pipe X was opened. At what time will the tank will be filled? If Y is opened at 11 a.m. Okay. X fill in 2 hours. X fill in 2 hours. Y fill in 6 hours. At 10 a.m., pipe X was opened and Y was opened at 11 a.m. So see, 1 hour work of X, which it will be 1 upon 2, and that of pipe B is 1 upon 6. Okay, so at what if Y is opened at 11 a.m. Suppose X times of the thing has been completed till now, till the time Y was opened. That the previous question that we did, something like this only. Okay, so till then, only 1 hour is the difference between them. So it will be X upon 2 plus X minus 1 upon 6, which is equal to complete. So here it is difference of 1 hour only. It is, you can take it as X, then it will be X plus 1. Okay, so whatever you are taking, it does not matter. So how much it will be? So it is 3x plus 3x minus 3, or x minus 1 is equal to 6. 4x is equal to 7. So x is equal to 7 upon 4. So it is 1 hour, 3 upon 4 of the 60 minutes. So 3 upon 4 of the 60 minutes is 45 minutes. So just add 1 hour 45 minutes. It will be 11:45. Okay, very good. So now let me see. Uh, okay. Next question is 10 persons can dig a 5 feet trench. Wait. Okay. 10 persons can dig 8 feet trench in 12 days. Then how many days will 8 persons take to dig 6 feet trench? So 8 persons can dig 8 feet trench in 12 days. Now, okay, so let me tell you one more formula over here. Let's not wait for another day. M1 D1 upon W1 is equal to M2 D2. upon W2. So the previous formula was M1 D1 H1 is equal to M2 D2 H2. So since the work is same, so uh, wait, 10 persons, 8 feet trench and 12 days. Number of days we need to find. We have 8% and 6. We have to dig a 6 feet trench. So we are working on the same concept of the men's days and work. So we can use this formula when the similar thing is doing with the work and it has been increased or decreased within the same work. So you have the men's days and work. Just in the class, that class that I have told you, I will tell you all the tricks and formulas. So for that class, see, there will be formulas like this only. So whenever you see the situation like this, apply this formula. So just apply this formula, you will get the answer. Tell me what is the answer. M1, just you have to take the cases. This is the case one, and this is the case two. In the first case, M1 is 10, days are 12. Okay, work is 8. Second case, men's are, I do not know how. Okay, men's are 8. Days we do not know, and it is 6. What is X? Tell me. Yeah, very good. 11.25. All right. So it is option number D. So I will do all the formula of this kind. One I have told, two I have told you here, but I will mention them again and again. Okay. All right. So let's see another question. If we can, I can tell you more formulas. Let me do some question on formulas only for different situations. Let me find the question. I do not know whether I included more formula questions over here or not. No, I want to do some more question related to formulas. Okay, I will include in the class that I have told you now. You want more tricks and formulas, then I will do that in that class only. Let me find if I can do some of the questions related to formula right now or not. Wait, just give me a minute. Do I have any question related to formulas? Okay, this is the question that is related to formulas. Okay, so apply formula, simply formula here. You will M1 D1 upon W1, M2 D2 upon W2. Just apply that formula. You will solve this question. Consider the following statement: 18 men can earn 144 in 5 days, and 10 men can earn 120 in 6 days. If 16 men can earn 1120 in 7 days, then 20 men can earn 800 in 4 days. So apply M1 D1 upon W1 is equal to M2 D2 and W. Just be handy with the formula. Now I am doing some question on formulas only. We are done with the concept. I will tell you the formula for different concepts. You will remember the formula. You will solve the question. Okay. Just apply this and tell me whether this statement is correct or not. Anybody? What are you doing? It is easy, na? Since for Okay, somebody is given answer to be D. Neither one or two. Very good. It is correct. Okay. So 18 means how many days? Uh, Sorry. 18 means and days are 5, and it is 111440 is equal to 10 into 6 upon W2. We do not know the same thing. So from here, when you calculate W2, it will be 960, if I am not wrong. The second case, you have 16 into 7 upon 1120 is equal to 21 into 4 upon W2. So you will get W2 from here as 840. So in the first case, it is saying 1280, but it is 960. In the second case, it is saying 800, but it is 840. So both the statements are wrong. Okay, so option D is correct. Okay, in an army, do we have question or related to formula? In an army camp, ration is available for 100 soldiers for 10 days. After 2 days, 60 soldiers join. Then for how many more days will remaining ration last? Anna, what are you showing? I did not understand. The difference between this equation and the above equation on 3. What do you mean by difference? I am doing the question on same formulas right now, so that you can always judge the situation and apply the same formula over there. I'm not telling you different formula. There is what is the difference? No difference. I am giving the no. Yeah, man days and hours. See, man days and hours. See what is now. If I tell you the concept, then you will you want to know why M1 D1 and H1 was here and why M1 D1 and W1 isn't divided. So this is the concept that we already solved right now, na. So let me tell you how it is coming back. But you were some of you are interested in knowing the concept, some of you are interested in getting the formulas only. So difference is that when we are dealing with the work, then always we deal it in 1 upon k form. So you remember now, suppose uh, a is completing in 10 days, then how we calculate the work? We divide it by 1 upon 10 na. So we calculate the part of the work actually. So in the case of work, it is always in the divide. So that's why this formula is taking work in division. And when there are R's, then R's is simply nothing but it is just enhancing the power or enhancing the force of the persons. So that's why R's are in multiple of M1, D1, and H1. So this is what we are doing from initials. But now I am telling these things in term of formulas. So you are getting confused why these things are coming. So if you are dealing with formulas, then do not think about what was the concept or how it is coming in division or why it is not in multiple. What is the difference? You will worry about these things, then you have to go with the concept. So it will, so you have to judge yourself whether you want to go with the formulas or the concept on. So if you are going with the formula, just recite them, by heart them. उनको रट लो अच्छे से. फिर कंसेप्ट के बारे में नहीं सोचना है आपको. अगर कंसेप्ट के बारे में सोचोगे तो फिर मैं वही आपको टाइम लगेगा. मैं जैसे क्वेश्चन करा रहा था अभी आपको. बट दिस इज द थिंग दैट आई ऑलवेज वरीड अबाउट. ओके. Shivram, I have a question for you. Have you watched in-house lectures that covers all the questions and tricks? Say yes or no. Have you watched the in-house lectures that covers all the concept and tricks related to questions? Then, then, um, then how can you say that all the tips and tricks have not been covered? I have told you on the first day of starting live class that all the concepts and tricks or the formulas have already been discussed in in-house lectures. So this class is different from that. Here I am only going through the questions. That's it. And I just want you guys to solve them. This class is only for questions to solve by you person. After getting familiar with the concept and tricks or formulas, whatever you guys say that I do not worry about that. Whatever you say that. But if you want same things in the live class and same thing in the in-house lecture, then how is it possible? Both things are different, na? Yes, Anna is right. So in the last two classes, if you have not came, see, he was present in all both of the classes. He knows what I am saying. He was solving all the questions consistently, and he was not worried about what is going on because I am sure that he has watched all the lectures over there. So he was constantly answering all the questions. And maybe he is not much more familiar with the concept of time at work, so he's silent today little bit. But yeah, Anna was solving all the questions in previous two classes. So first, please understand what is the concept of live classes and in-house lectures. Only then you can say whether things has been explained or not. Okay, so you want questions, then I will in the live class I can do only one thing: whether concept or whether tricks, not everything. So whatever you want, I can do. I have no problem. But if you think that everything can be covered in 1 or 2 hours, it is not possible. So generally classes are of 1 hour only. So I am taking 2 or 3 hour class just to cover the syllabus. I do not have that time. Okay. All right. Let's move on. All right, Anna, if you have any doubt or any thing related to this class, you can message me or anything, whatever you want, I will explain you. Okay, in an army camp, ration is available for 100 soldiers. After 2 days, 60 more soldiers then. So initially there were 100, then it is 160. So I can solve these questions in seconds, but you guys will not know. So since initially there were 10 days, so after 2 days it will remaining only X days. Now 10 minus 2, which means 8 days. Now the remaining days let it is X, then 160 upon 100 is equal to 8 upon X. Then just simply find the value of X, you will get to 5 days, but you do not know how these things have been coming. Did you get what I did here? No, na. So if you want to do the things in seconds, then just forget about concept. Okay, so let me explain. In an army camp, ration is available for 100 soldiers. So it means initially there were 100 soldiers. After 2 days, there are 160 soldiers. Okay, so for how many more days will the remaining last ration last? So we will start. So this is the concept of ratio and proportion also. So more the soldiers, less will be the ration, and less will be the soldiers, more will be the ration. So in the ratio and proportion section, I will explain you what when the number of things get increased and simultaneously depending quantity got decreased over there. Okay, so the soldiers, so in the case, the number of days that has been reduced from 10 to 8, and the number of remaining days we do not know. So that's we have to find. So the ratio of these things are in a proportion. So in a simple word, what I have to say, more this question is more a ratio and proportion question than a man and work question. So in the class of ratio and proportion, I will explain you what is ratio and proportion here. So this is 100 ratio 160. Sorry. 100 ratio 8 proportion 160 ratio x. Okay, so just x ratio 160, not 160 ratio x. So these things are in ratio. These things are proportion. So proportionality, I will explain in the lecture of ratio and proportion. So this question belongs to ratio and proportion section. So if I did the thing, you will do not get to know what I was saying. Okay, 800 upon 160. Ah, yeah, 800 upon 160. You are correct. It is 5 days only. So now let's move on to one or two more questions. Then we will. Okay. In a mesh charges for 35. Okay, let's do the one more question on this concept so that you can get at least with the familiar of with this. Okay, so whenever there is thing, see, Anna, if you see the hours M1, D1 and H1, M1, D1 and H1 is equal to M2, D2 and H2. So if there is no hours, then you can use the concept of M1, D1 upon W1. So in this question, we have M, we have day, but we do not have hours. Instead of hours, we have something in different quantity or different sense. So we will take it as work. So similarly, in second case, we have days, we have work, and we have student, but we do not have hours. So we cannot apply this formula here. So simply we will apply this formula and we will find the answer. So M1 is 35, D1 is 24 upon 6300 is equal to M2 is equal to, we want to find, M2 is 25, D2 we need to find, and the charges are 3375. So from here you can easily calculate the D. All right, 18. Very good. So this is, I have told you one or two formulas. So let's do one more question. Then we will wrap up with the class. Okay, so George take 8 hours to copy a 50-page manuscript while Sonia can copy in 6 hours. How many hours will it take both of them to copy 100-page manuscript? So in 1 hour, both of them, 1 hour work of George is 1 upon 8. 1 hour work of Sonia is 1 upon 6. So there, together 1 hour work is equal to 7 upon 24. Okay, this work is for 50 pages manuscript. So if there is, suppose, so this, in simple word, we can say that the work was one. For the 50-page manuscript, the work was one. Then for the 100-page manuscript, the work will be twice as the initial work. So both of them, if they start writing together, then they will finish whole of the book in 24 upon 7 hours. For 50 pages, not for 100 pages. So they have just completed the one work. So for two work, just simply multiply it by 2. 24 upon 7 into 2. That is 90, 48 upon 2. 48 upon 7. Okay. So this is the answer. All right. So this is the last question of today's class. So we have done with the questions, and I will send you separate PDF, or I will discuss that also, for that is related to tips and tricks and whatever you say, formulas, whatever. Okay, I will send that and discuss as well. Okay. I will prepare it by 2 or 3 days. All right. So now that things will come easy, tomorrow we will discuss about average. That is nothing too much serious about average. It is very easy concept. Okay. Bye bye for today. We'll meet you tomorrow.